There it is. So we're like, okay. Hey everybody, how's it going? So today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a Lightworkers reading. It's been a while, and I like this energy, the Lightworkers energy. So let's see what we got for messages. We're gonna start with Aries. Also gonna invite in angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, all that is coming from love and light to guide me, to give clear, accurate messages for all the zodiac signs today. We're going to start with Aries, and we're looking at the Lightworker decks, honing in on the Lightworker side. So let's see, what are the important messages about the Lightworker path for Aries today, Spirit? This will be for the month of December. What's going on with Aries, Spirit? Thank you. The Great Gathering. Yeah. The Great Gathering of souls. Collecting the soul tribe together. You're part of it, Aries. And protection. Call back your power. Cut cords. Soul retrieval. So you might have to be cutting cords with people maybe that aren't in the soul tribe, that aren't serving your highest good, you know. Sometimes people come into our life that, you know, I mean, they don't propel us forward, and there's a certain point in time where, you know, we just have to walk away from those people. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. So, yeah, so that's talking about actually literally dancing, right? So, I think what I'm going to do is just grab the tarot deck and figure out what's going on here. We'll clarify with tarot. The Great Gathering, Spirit for Aries. What does that look like for them? Like, what are they doing to help gather? What does this look like for Aries? And thanks you guys for joining me, Aries. Thank you for hitting the like button, for subscribing, all that. Appreciate it so much. Okay. So it looks to me like there's something going on here for you, Aries, that's got you kind of all up inside your head, like maybe some depression going on. Could be about an ending to something, because the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Swords are here. It could be about a love situation, because the lovers are here too. I feel like you're all kind of up in your head about it. But I feel like, you know, you are a stable individual with love to offer here. Or there's a stable individual coming in that might help you. Why is it? Give me some more on that. Okay, so there's some kind of clarity coming in and a new start. You know, like, I feel like you're really lining up with your soul here. So I feel like you're kind of coming out of the overthinking part. But the Great Gathering says it's all coming together, intuitive hits and soul tribe. So there might be an earth sign coming in, showing you some kind of new kind of love that you didn't know before. I feel like this is a soul friend and somebody that's helping you get on that soul path by showing you some sort of truth with the Ace of Swords. Some kind of, you're getting some kind of clarity about your role in this thing. I feel like, you know, like you start out like in this depressed thing where something else has you all stirred up in your mind, you know, but you're getting clear here with the Ace of Swords, and your soul is excited, ready to roll. So I feel like you're starting down a new path here with this. Letting something old go and something new is coming in. Call back your power and cut the cord, soul retrieval. So I feel like another ace is here. So hi AJ. So here's another ace coming in, Ace of Wands. This is like a sudden like enlightenment about something. So maybe Spirit is working with you, talking to you about something so that you can cut someone out, protect yourself from someone is what it looks like. Yeah, it's someone that made you cry. And maybe, you know, it's someone that this is the person that you need to, you know, get away from. It looks like you're going fast. Like once you get this epiphany, you know. Tell me about the cord cutting. Who are they cutting cords from? Give me a card on that. What kind of person are they cutting cords with? An emperor. An emperor. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like you're cutting cords with someone who maybe you thought was an emperor. This could be like a boss too, or, you know, somebody that's, you know, got a lot of power, the emperor, right? And let me see. Okay, so I feel like the thing is, I feel like you're being shown the truth about this. Like, I feel like deep down you feel like you lost an opportunity with this person, with the Four of Cups. Like, you're really upset about it. But your intuition knows better. Like, so hopefully you're listening with this Page of Wands, because it's a message coming in with from Spirit saying, like, no, this is who you have to cut out. This is somebody that you really like respect, you know, like you have them in high regard. Dance with life. So this is to change your energy. Show me, Spirit, what's going on for Aries. How do they dance with life here? What are you trying to say to them with these? That one that flipped but flipped back over was a Seven of Swords. So it's like you're kind of like guarded. Dance with life. Yeah, it looks to me like you've been really healing up from something, possibly a fight or inner turmoil. It's like there's a bunch of people here and you can't really get on the same page as them. I feel like what you're working on is like this broken heart of yours, you know? That's what you're working on. You're working on healing up your broken heart. So I feel like what I'm seeing here with this card, I want to say like there's a journal on the bed. So I feel like you should journal about this situation, about your healing journey, and also about what happened in this Five of Swords. It's like a bunch of people talking, right? And I feel like what's coming, you know, like here's this Four of Wands, which is like a celebration with your family. I feel like that's what the message is. Look around you. Interact with the people who really love you, your family. Get close with them. That's going to be your ticket out, you know, is like just leading with love. King of Cups. So involving your family into your life more. Appreciating their love. And also like interacting with it, you know, like it looks like you've been in a pretty tough spot here, and I think it has something to do with a lover off on the very beginning. And so, you know, sometimes I was just talking about this yesterday, but sometimes I feel like sometimes people are removed from our life that we thought, you know, we loved so much, because they're distracting us from our journey, from our soul path, from our job that we came to do, you know. So I mean, just so you know, All right, so next is Taurus. So we're going to see what the Lightworker cards from Taurus. Sorry, I'm so sick of these people coming on they're not even real people. They're like, you know, other sites, like sex sites that put their thing on there. This is me. Okay, Taurus. Spirit, what's coming for Taurus? What's coming for Taurus with the Lightworkers? What's their important messages for the month of December? Okay, align your life, Taurus. It looks like your head is kind of like, you know, in a few pieces, like you're all over the place here. So what's not aligned in your life? And where are you being called to journey to? I feel like your soul is calling you to go somewhere. That's what the card is saying. Maybe it's so that you can align your life. Tell me more. One more, Spirit. And boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? So maybe that's where you're being called to go somewhere so that you can learn. I feel like, honestly, maybe you've been going through the dark night of the soul just because of the bottom of the deck, which is why you're I feel like there's a little confusion going on here. See, align your life. What's not in alignment? I'm sorry, I have a cold. And let's see. Align your life for Taurus. Tell me, clarify that, Spirit. Okay, so here's what you're thinking about. You're thinking about something that happened, Seven of Swords, and I feel like it wasn't, you know, something happened that hurt you, or like Seven of Swords is like shady behavior, you know, like I don't know how else to say it besides that. It looks like someone's stealing, you know, and planning to steal more, you know, like they've got their arms full of these swords, but they're looking at two more like, well, I can come back for those later. So, I mean, sometimes when I look at this, I feel like, you know, if it's in a love situation, it's like someone who takes almost everything from you, but they leave two swords because they want to come back. You know, they're not done. They just fucked you over and they're going to come back and finish the job here. So the next card that comes out is the Fool. So I feel like, clarify the Fool. I feel like you're starting a new position. Like this could be about work too, but it is something that that leads you to a stable home, and also celebrating too. Like something's going on. What's happening with that work card? Offer. Oh my God. Three nights here. So you might have a bunch of offers for work, you know. What's the, let's see. So there's 3 nights here. What does that mean, Spirit? Give me one card for Taurus. Okay. This is about you feeling alone. And there's 2 5s. There's the throat chakra is here too. Why is the throat chakra? You're not able to speak about how you feel. Your head's all in pieces there. But what are these 3 nights coming in? They're something about them is going to show balance. Who are they? Who are the three knights? Show me, like, what are they bringing? Well, they're bringing new beginnings. And it's got everything to do with spirit. Like, spirit is sending in some people. Because they see you being all, like, broken. It's like your mind is, like, fragmented. That's what it looks, that's the word I'm looking for. But I do see spirit coming in, and I feel like these knights are bringing in, like, new opportunities, new, I feel like they also bring in balance. What you have here is a Knight of Pentacles, a Knight of Swords, and a Knight of Cups. So, you know, there's love, truth, and financial stability here. So maybe it's just saying, you know, like there's a new opportunity coming that's going to bring you all of that at the same time. So tell me about, where are you being called to journey to? So obviously your soul wants to go somewhere, you know, and I see walking away, 8 of Cups. Where are you going? You're walking away from something. You're walking away from some kind of fighting. You're walking away from, you know, this idea that you missed an opportunity with someone. Your intuition is leading you to stability here, as well as transformation. So I feel like your soul is actually calling for you to have a transformation. What does that look like for Taurus? Like, what are they leaving behind? What are they leaving behind in the Death card? This card is like transmuting energy, you know. Well, what you're walking into is a new beginning in love. You're leading with love, you have abundance, and you're starting something new. The Page of Cups. This could very much be about love. Yeah, definitely is. 10 of Cups. So I feel like what you're leaving behind is the grief of a third-party situation. Because you've got the 5 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. So those things together tell me like there was something going on that, you know, made you cry. And I feel like you're transforming this here. Spirit is calling you to, you know. I feel like that's what's got you all confused over here. And what you're walking into is the King of Cups, the Sun, the Page of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. So I feel like Spirit is calling for you to, like, yourself out of this grieving part, you know, grieving this loss with this 3 of Cups. I feel like, you know, like maybe you've been sitting there waiting for this person to come back, possibly too. Like you're sitting there waiting and waiting and you want a reunion with them. And what I see happening is like a big change in yourself. Like you're leaving that behind and you're just focusing on, could be even like family love. That's kind of what it looks like. Soul tribe love, possibly. But lots of love, 10 of Cups. And then boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Tell me the message for that for Taurus, please, Spirit. Thank you so much. What's the message there? Establish boundaries. First of all, figure out where you want to put your time and energy. 7 of Pentacles. What else? Yeah. Cut out this feeling of complete and utter brokenness. Like, the Queen of Swords is all about cutting things out, not using her heart, but using her intelligence, you know. And then I see you raising your vibration with the 7 of Wands and finding balance. So I feel like kind of the ticket here is like the Seven of Swords, you know, and the Seven of Pentacles too. So you got a couple sevens here, if that means something to you. But it's kind of like choose to invest in yourself, you know. Choose to invest in your relationship with spirit. Raise your vibration. I feel like this is something that you should talk to spirit about. Like, because I see what's happening here is like you're going inside. And a lot of times when someone hurts us, that's what happens. We talk to spirit about it. And then often, and in this case, what they're showing you is what you're wanting is right there. Like, here you go. Here's a new beginning, and here's what you want. Nine of Pentacles. Here's the instructions. I gave you a map. And where you're headed is for a place where equal give and take. So what I feel like is you've been dealing with somebody who wasn't given equal give and take to you. It could be like in a love situation or a work situation or something like that. But I see you transforming it and letting it go. And that's going to change literally everything for you. I do see quite a few fives here, so you might expect this to happen quite quickly. I'm reading for the month of December, so I do see some change in the way you see yourself here and the way you deal with people and where you're investing. I feel like what you're doing is you're investing in yourself. That's what sevens are about, you know, figuring out where you want to invest your time and energy. And the Seven of Wands is a lot of times it's about raising your vibration. Sometimes it's about being on the defense, but sometimes it's about raising your vibe, and I think you are. I think Spirit's helping you do that. And that's going to be what helps you create boundaries, because when your vibe's high, I mean, people can't even, people that are low vibe, they just, I mean, it just doesn't match, you know, it doesn't, you don't even attract low vibe people when you're high vibe. So, what can you do to raise your vibe, you know? My first thing is going into meditation for my own self. Sometimes painting is good for me, you know. Well, it always is, but sometimes I'm not in the mood, I guess. So let's see. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being and integration, and starseed. This is for, I guess I better look at the time, 2311. This is for Gemini, 2311. So Gemini, you are going through an awakening here. And I think it's time for you to figure out what does light you up, because that's the next card. What lights you up? You're a starseed. Start thinking about that. What are some of the things that make you really happy? You know? And soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So, you're having an awakening. You're trying to figure out what it is that turns your soul on. And you're actually starting to collect your soul family together, recognize them, and move forward. That's beautiful. Awakening. Let's clarify awakening for Gemini. Okay. Well, yeah. So you're getting lined up in your body, mind, soul. That's what the Chariot card is. It's also about and then, you know, getting all lined up with those pieces, going the same direction. Where you're going is stability and love here. I feel like give me some more on that, Spirit. Okay. So I feel like the awakening was stimulated, or like, you know, kicked off by a loss. Three of Swords. And I feel like you've spent a long time in the Nine of Swords. And this could have something to do with the child, or it could have something to do with finding out some kind of truth. because the Page of Swords is here. So whatever this loss was with the Three of Swords, this deep grief, this is what awakens you. Just so you know. You know, sometimes it feels like it's just overwhelming, like, what the fuck, you know? But this is what's happening, like, this is what's causing your awakening, and you are going somewhere. You're going straight towards stability and love. So, I don't know. Here's what I've got here for this. I've got a King of Pentacles, which is Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And that came out with the Ace of Cups. So there could be someone coming in offering you love or showing you something new about love in your awakening, you know. But I see you really going fast somewhere. Like you're going, it looks like you're going toward love. Tell me about what lights up Gemini. Can you tell them, give them a hint here. Okay, so you got the Emperor. Well, it's still talking about this pain here. So I feel like your pain is kind of blocking you from even knowing what makes you happy. You know, you're really lost in this pain. It's about an emperor. So it could be about an Aries. But I feel like there was a lot of bickering and then it ended. And you feel like you missed out. And now you're sitting here crying. So again, Spirit, what is it that lights up Gemini? I mean, it almost looks like what lights you up is this emperor, you know? Like, that's what you want. That's what you have your heart set on, is that. I feel like you've been manifesting it. I feel like this is your, you know, what you really want. This is your wish fulfillment. And you're saying to Spirit, like, dang. The Star card is also about healing. So you could be, that could be the meaning of that word, that card too. Healing from a Knight of Wands. So yeah, maybe this is someone that, this Emperor was really somebody that was just in and out energy, made you an option. That's what it looks like, Gem. And so then somebody walked away. So this is over. And I feel like, you know, that's what I was talking about that earlier, because what happens is, you know, we get entangled up with people, and then they hurt us, and then we focus on that hurt. And then what's happening, you know, like, so here it's saying, like, what lights you up? And you don't know, because you're worried about this person. You're crying about this person that walked away from you. So I feel like you're kind of blocking yourself from actually knowing what your soul wants. You can't even really hear it right at the moment, which is a bummer. Because, I mean, the soul is the one that knows the way, you know. So here comes Soul Family. It says, call in your tribe, you don't have to do it alone. So let's see what the tarot says about that. Let's get some really good advice for the Soul Family. Spirit, tell me what this is all about for Gemini. What does this look like? Yeah, it looks like success. It looks like, okay, so your Soul Family, they're people who get you. They're people who watch you, and they're people who think you're doing a great job. These people look up to you, and they're handing you gifts. 6 of Wands. So what this is about, so 6 of Wands is about somebody who comes home from battle, you know, after they've been in battle for a long time, and no one really knew if they made it or not, right? They've been in a war. They come back and everybody's really freaking excited to see them. That's the original meaning to this card. But this one shows people actually giving gifts. And it also shows you giving gifts back. So, like, I don't know, but that's the clue about the Soul Family. These would be people who really dig you, who support you, who think what you do is great, right? Yeah, they see you as this Queen of Pentacles, which is Minor Arcana Empress card. I feel like that's how the people see you here. I do see some kind of a transformation going on here. I feel like maybe when you get to this place and people start looking at you like that, guys, you've been really kind of screwed up here about this thing in the middle, like somebody, and you can't even figure out where you're supposed to go or anything. And then these people come in and this is your soul tribe. This is your soul tribe that actually builds you up and sees you as stable and beautiful, and they see your value, you know. And something inside you changes because of these people. Tell me what's changing inside of Gemini. Well, your path is changing. Where you want to go, what you want to do with your life is changing because of this information. Was quite a few cards that fell. All right, so you're going down a new path. I feel like whatever's happening here, like with these people that are like honoring you and stuff, is a shock. It's a shock. You weren't expecting it. Like no one's ever really done that before, and all of a sudden, this soul tribe is like lifting you up just because they think you're awesome because of what you've been through, right? And this shocks you because like you didn't even know anybody cared. And that brings you some sort of justice. Like you understand now, like, wow, you know, like maybe this thing ended and I, worked through it just to be here so I could gather my soul family. Yeah. And so you could manifest. Manifest. I feel like you see your power. I feel like you see your abilities here to manifest things, right? I feel like this is something that might take a little time, Temperance. So make sure to, be patient with yourself as you make these changes. But what's happening is you're leading with love here with this Knight of Cups. And I feel like you're walking right into the sunshine, which is abundance and love and joy. This could even be that a King of Wands is coming in offering love to you. And it brings you stability in your own self, right? And abundance and happiness. This could be a soul friend, one part of your soul family coming in. I don't know, but there's a love offer coming. And I think it makes you feel really good. And it's all because of really what these past things have done to you. And there's people watching, soul tribe. Think about it. Who's your soul tribe? Your family, your kids, your grandkids, your friends, or just people. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you're a YouTuber and you've got lots of people watching you grow and change. I don't know what it looks like. Tell me about Cancer next. 34. So Cancer is next. Let's see what this deck has to say. For Cancer. Spirits, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Let's have some uplifting messages for the highest good and growth for Cancer. Thank you. Birthing a new age. Birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. That's cool. Birthing a new age. That's definitely happening. Age of Aquarius. It's right around the corner. I did look at some stuff today, though, and I don't know if you guys know, but Venus moved into Capricorn today. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits in Soul Tribe. Yeah. So that's the second time that's coming out. That I think it came out for Aries. And don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in, right? So we do that sometimes. So it looks like, you know, that's your advice from Spirit, is like, don't dim your light. You're too important. Your light is too important, Cancer. Tell me, birthing a new age. Spirit, give me some cards about what that looks like. What is Cancer's role in birthing a new age? What are they doing? Okay, well, first of all, you're resting and healing and recovering from something. The old age, I guess, right? Well, I feel like you're going to go down a new path. Page of Wands. I feel like you're kind of confused about it. You don't really know. But it is destined for you to have your wish fulfillment here. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune and the wish fulfillment. So I feel like you're kind of like, ooh, oh my God. Sorry, guys. What are you doing, Spirit? Was that me? Or was that you? I wonder if they don't want to use these cards anymore. Because now they're all up and upside down and everything. Is that what? Is that where you want a new deck? Okay. Alright, I'm going to get a new deck. That's why I'm getting the feeling they want a different deck. Alright, so birthing a new age. And what this new age is, it's definitely your destiny. And you've got 9 of Cups. So your wishes are coming true. But I feel like you have a little blockage here from whatever this healing up is, right? This could be like even a depression thing or something, Cancer. Are you depressed? It kind of looks like that. Four of Swords and the 8 of Swords. Okay, so what's destined here is for you to be totally Queen of Pentacles, which is stable, solid, grounded, right? And free to lead with love with the King of Cups. Tell me about the great gathering for Cancer, Spirit. Okay, so it's requiring you to boss up here with the Emperor. Like, you're going to have to take a lead in this. This is about gathering your soul tribe of Lightworkers, you know. I feel like you're being called to take the lead in it somehow with the Emperor card. Show me more. You have to choose that, of course. It's up to you if you want to choose it or not. But I feel like Spirit is. I feel like your heart is a little bit blocked, and I don't feel like you want it. You're not. You might not choose to do it. Like you're holding on to something. What are you holding on to? What's blocking you here? Because I feel like there's fear or something. I feel like you haven't quite. This could be about a child. Yeah, another page. 2 pages. So you're hanging on to something. Here, and it's like stopping you from letting your soul like take the lead and take you to a new place with the Fool card. See what's happening here? So I feel like, I don't know if you're scared to like boss up and be a boss here with the Emperor card. Maybe there's something about it. I see 2 pages here, so I'm wondering if like, do you feel like you're not good enough to be this leader? Because it's not true. Spirit is telling me all over the place that you are. I do feel like this might call for you to like surrender the outcome and just do it, you know. I do see a king and queen of cups on here too, so you might have a vibrational match coming in to help you on this path. This is somebody that meditates, this is somebody who leads with love, is emotional but connected. Maybe you're helping other people do that as well. But at the end of the day, I feel like whatever this is, I think not only does it bring healing, because you obviously need healing from this big pain over here, but it also is tied up to your wishes fulfillment, you know, something you wished for. So I do see like something here from your childhood stopping you from reaching that emperor status, which is, you know, being the boss of things, like being the leader. And I feel like you have some kind of thing from when you're a child that's got to be surrendered. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Spirit, tell me what this means for Cancer. How are they dimming their light? How are they dimming their lights? Cancer. Yeah. You're dimming your light by staying in this Nine of Swords. Like, you can't really even be light when you're in the Nine of Swords. That's like crying and everything, you know, like nightmare, anxiety. Rather than that, Spirit is saying, like, dig in and find this person inside you, this young, like, it reminds me of, like, when was the happiest damn time in your life, you know? This particular one reminds me of like when I was like 16 or 17, and I just really didn't, I just thought I could do anything, you know? I had a good self-esteem about that age. And I don't know. I feel like they're asking you to like remember that piece of you, that confident, happy person. I feel like that's what's going to bring balance to you. Six of Pentacles. What else? Important messages, don't dim to put in. Okay, so there's something here with this Seven of Swords here. This is probably what caused the original pain over here, like the Three of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. Now you have the Seven. So there's a lot going on for you. There's a lot of, I don't know if it's loss or it's definitely sadness, you know? And maybe a little fear with the Seven of Swords. Oh my God, and here's the Five. So these are the things that are dimming you, you know? These are the things that are stopping you from shining bright. Yeah. They're showing me every single card. Ten of Wands. Like, these are the things that dim you, right? And then there's something about letting your soul come out with the Judgment card. And then the King of Wands. I don't know if this King of Wands is a specific person for you, or if it's just the energy that your soul actually wants to go in. Because we've already used the Emperor card, and this is the next best thing, right? So I feel like your soul needs to come out. I feel like your human being has been at the wheel for a while, like running your life. And that usually, like when our human is working, I mean, it's all these swords. It's the Nine of Swords, can't sleep. It's the Five of Swords, like, oh my God, what happened? You know, like rubbing your head. Seven of Swords, somebody fucked me over. I'm focusing on all that. And I feel like your soul needs to come out, because who you truly are is a lot like this King of Wands. I feel like you're going to get your wish fulfillment here, because it's here at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you got a lot of stuff on your mind, and it's stopping you from your light worker path, you know? I guess that's part of the game though, right? Trying to find your way through that. I don't know what these cards are. Let's see what the light workers have to say for you. Boundaries. It's about boundaries, Leo. It's about being out of alignment. It's like you're scattered, your head's scattered because of some kind of tower moment. Something came crumbling down here. What are you clinging to is what it's saying. You've got to let it go. So, let's see. Let's see what the tarot has to say here. See if we can get some... I guess I got some other cards stuck in there. Okay. So, Spirit, can you tell me, clarify the boundaries card for Leo. Okay. Alright, so I got the King of Cups. So this could be about love, stability. Oh wow, lots of people here. You have lots of people here, and so it's like all these people are trying to take a piece of you. That's what it looks like. You've got a King of Cups, a Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the King of Wands. And you sitting here trying to make a decision, like who should I take care of first? You know? What should I do now? You know? It's like you got just people like grabbing at you, wanting your time, wanting your energy. And Spirit is saying like, hey, you need to put some boundaries up, right? So, align your life. What's not aligned and needs to change for Leo Spirit? What's not aligned and needs to change? Yeah, overthinking. Like, I feel like you're not telling the truth to yourself about stuff. You know? Look at those two cards. I don't know. Can you see them? So, this person is looking in the mirror on this one, and she's seeing, like, that she feels she's all tied up. She's what she feels like, but she's not. And up here, it's like you're scattered. Your thoughts are scattered, you know? So, let's see. How can we align this? 10 of Cups. Focusing on love. Focusing on the love that's around you with your family. Or maybe you're all up in your head about love, you know? You're seeking justice for something. Sometimes I think when we're seeking justice for things, sometimes it does make us feel pretty fragmented, you know? We're trying to find answers and get all stuck in our head. So what else? Yeah, totally stuck in your head. 5 of Swords. Scratching your head. What the hell is going on here? 5 of Swords can be just some kind of, you know, crazy behavior from someone else. Makes you feel shitty. So thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for pressing the like button too. I appreciate that. So basically, to align yourself, I feel like you're hanging on to something. You're hanging on to something really hard. Your heart's blocked, right? But I feel like Spirit's asking you to figure out, you know, where you want to put your energy in. Like, who do you want to put your energy in? Because you got a lot of people asking for it. 3 strong male energies and a female energy. And they're all grabbing at you. And you're like, man, I don't know where to go, you know? Well, here's what your soul's advice is to like, just let the soul lead you the way. Because it looks like you're scared. And so I feel like whenever this happens, like our mind takes over, our human takes over, you know, it's always in fear. But the advice here is to let your soul free, like let it run things for a while. Because obviously your human being is overwrought with people after them, and it's like confusing. It's confusing and hurtful. So in times like that, I feel like it is important to let your soul do the guiding, you know. All right, so the crumbling. This is about, what are you clinging to? So Spirit is, this is the Temperance card, and so Temperance is about, it's about changing energy, you know, exchanging energy, like balancing it out so your shadow and your light are like have the same amount of say in what's going on, you know. It's also about patience. Ace of Cups. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Three of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Okay, I see what's happening. Okay, so here's what this is like, I feel like you're kind of clinging on to some kind of feeling of lack. You know, Five of Pentacles. This is a pretty, you know, like this girl is just sitting there. There's a key and a door. She doesn't want to go in it. She's just sad. You know, I feel like something wasn't fair here. But I feel like with, like, the first card out was Temperance. It's about transmuting energy. And look what's happening. Like, you're transmuting the 5 into the 10. That's what you're doing with the energy. You're changing it, you know. And the way you're doing it is by equal give and take. You're making sure that everything you do is fair. I do see someone coming in to work with you, and I also see this Ace of Cups, which is telling me, like, when you're changing the energy, you know, like you're changing the energy from this scattered energy, and you're letting something go here. So I feel like what you're letting go of is like the belief that you're not good enough. The reason is that it's changing is because you're basically using your heart to change everything. You're just treating people with love here, instead of feeling like attacked or whatever. I feel like you're placing boundaries, and you're realizing, like, this is mine. This is mine, you know. And what I think you're letting go of is this feeling like you don't have anything. So I feel like that's what you're clinging on to. You do definitely have spirit support here at the bottom of the deck with the Eight of Wands. So you're being helped and guided. I feel like it's important to like, also, I see the Knight of Wands down here at the bottom. So I think it's important for you to, like, do stuff that excites you, you know, like hobbies or like whatever you do that lights you up. I feel like you should do more of it. And that's what I got for you, Leo. Let's see. And now I have Virgo. Okay. Virgo. Tell me what Lightworker messages you have for Virgos. What do they need to know for the month of December on their Lightworker path? What's Virgo need to know for the month of December? Dance with Life and Akashic. So maybe they're asking you to look into the Akashic records for like what you had planned, because here is the Pleiades card, as it says double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So I feel like your job, your mission here is a double one. You know, you're a channel as well as, you know, a light to uplift people. So that's a pretty big role that you took. So dance with life. Do something to change your energy. So the Knight of Pentacles comes out. So this means, like, make plans. What do you want? Where do you want to go from here? You know? Think about your life and what you'd like it to look like. That's what this Knight of Pentacles is doing, and he's making plans. I also feel like, you know, dance with life. You've got the Strength card here. So I don't know if you have some sort of pride that's in your way. You're being prideful about something. I feel like you're blindfolded and don't really want to see the truth to something, make a decision possibly. Another two, being pulled in a couple different directions. That's why they're asking you to dance with life and change your energy, because you're sort of stuck here, you know? Page of Pentacles. So I feel like you're about to embark on a new journey with the Page. I really do. Where are you going? I feel like also this is kind of saying like, you're going into the unknown. Like be ready. Like you are about to embark on a new journey. You just have to decide to do it. I feel like the advice here too is like to find childhood things. You've got the Page of Pentacles and you're a Pentacle. So what is it about your childhood? What did you do in your childhood that made you happy? I feel like that could be like a gemstone for you. As far as, you know, like your path. The Akashic, your guidance is divinely guided. So I feel like maybe you are struggling with this, with something. Five of Wands. You're struggling to maybe get along with people, cooperate with people, go to the same direction. But what's coming is your Nine of Cups. So I feel like the Akashic records are going to show you something about that too. So I don't know if you have a deck or if it's just something you want to do with meditation. But I do see it being kind of key for you. Yeah. So I feel like what's destined for you is the Ten of Pentacles. This is a happy, stable home, and it's yours. It's coming for you. You know, it is your wish fulfillment. It does you need to have a decision though. The Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about deciding to invest in yourself. So I feel like once you decide to invest in yourself, you're going to have 10 of Pentacles, which is joy, happiness, stimulates everything really. Happily ever after card. Like you're finding it here. And I feel like maybe like what you need to know about it is it is yours. Like it was written in the Akashic, probably by you. You know, I feel like we write these things ourselves. So double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So the card that came out to clarify, that's the Six of Cups. So let's just clarify the Six of Cups, because that could mean a bunch of things. So yeah, so you're getting some kind of like enlightening moment about the Six of Cups. You want to know what I think it is? I think that this double mission is something that you deep down know about. Like you knew it when you were a little kid. Because I'm seeing this card. Right? So I think that you knew about this as a child. And then I think children are just so amazing. They are, and they know so much. Sometimes they'll come up with things and you're just like, how did you know that? It's because they're so close to their pure soul. And so they kind of know things that we don't know because we've been here longer. And when we're here longer, what happens is, you know, society tells us we're wrong. Society tells us we're fucking crazy. You know, I hate that. But like, here you are, channeling is part of your mission. And I think you probably channeled as a child. And I feel like you can still channel. Look at these cards. Under those circumstances of channeling, you know, like you have a direct line of communication from spirit that goes right into you. And I feel like, you know, you get to choose whether you want to use it or not. That's a pretty cool gift, you know. So what I want to do with that Six of Cups is I want to ask what that little kid has to say. This is the little tiny you. Tell me what the little kid wants to tell you. Target. The Chariot. Here's what your little child inside of you wants to say. To line up all your pieces, body, mind, spirit, and go. Because that's the direction that you want to go. This is your little kid channeling that to you, okay? Now I'm going to talk to your older self. Let's go 10 years down the road, Spirit, and tell me a message from the older you, Virgo, the older Virgo. What's the older Virgo want to say? Get in the boat and let Spirit guide you. Get in the boat and let Spirit guide you. What else? Oh. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Walk away from the Five of Pentacles attitude. Walk away from it. Like, I feel like your older self knows that right now you're feeling kind of lacking Five of Pentacles. Look at that poor thing. She's just sitting there sad. There's a door and a key. And they're saying, like, there's a door and a key. But you're so sad you can't do it. Get the hell out of there. That's what your 10-year-older self is saying to you. So let's ask for another one. Yeah, you're on this trip. You know, you're on this this journey of enlightenment, of your this is the Hierophant. You know, it's about higher learning. It's about moving up. It's about being a channel for spirit. And it's about uplifting humanity with your life. That's what the card is about, you know. There's also a lover here. So I feel like your 10-year-older self is saying, like, walk away from this lack mentality. Get into this survival boat where spirit is guiding you. See, these birds are actually pulling her boat out of treacherous waters, you know. The treacherous waters is this Five of Pentacles. And where it's taking you is here. So this could mean a marriage, you know. It could mean a great marriage. But I feel like more than that, because of the channeling thing, I feel like it's you getting lined up again, like with this card. It could mean exactly the same as this one, you know. The Lovers. You know, it's like your masculine and feminine being lined up and exactly equal, you know. But it could very well mean that at the end of the day, you have a partner coming in with this work, you know, this double mission that you have. There's a partner that's part of it. And that's what I feel like. I hope that made sense. Sometimes when I only do it on that one Six of Cups. That's the only card that like says, ask for advice from these two people because they're the same. Okay, Libra. 10522. Okay, Libra. Let's see. Let's see what's happening for Libra. Libra. Okay, so there's a transformation going on for you. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. There's something that you're going to have to let go of. You're clinging on to something, and then it seems like there's a lot of people, like, this came out before. It's the boundaries card. It's like all these people grabbing at that lady, you know, or at you, wanting stuff, you know, like you're just being pulled in 10 different directions here. Tell me what's transforming for Libra, Spirit. Thank you so much. What's transforming for Libra today? Okay, so whatever is hurting you, first of all, you're healing. I feel like there's been a lot of sadness here. I feel like you are being pulled. Like you don't even know which way to go. Confusion. Transformation. So little by little, what's happening here? You got the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. I feel like you're kind of going back to square one here with yourself, like going back to your childhood, figuring out the things that make you happy, and you're doing them. That's part of your transformation. Something terrible happened. 7 of Swords. Sometimes I feel like this can be like a death. It could be like a sexual assault. It could be theft. You know, could be a lot of things. It could be about a lover too, with the Knight of Cups here. So somebody did something wrong to you, and that's what you're hanging on to. But that's also what's transforming. See, I mean, you're so sad here. This broke you. This 7 of Swords broke you down, you know? And you're in the healing position. You're also crying a lot. But what's happening is, like, I do feel like you're kind of like slowly coming out of it, doing some things like when you were a kid that's letting you feel a little bit free. That is how you're changing things. And there's a new beginning here. With the Ace of Pentacles, new beginning. But you have to decide. You have to decide when to go for it, when the time is right. The crumbling. What are you clinging to? What's Libra clinging to here? What's Libra clinging to? 3 of Cups. What about the 3 of Cups? The 2 of Cups and the King of Swords. So you're hanging on to a soul friend, you know? And then the King of Swords comes out. I don't know if it was an air sign, maybe. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You're clinging to them. Why? Maybe that's the person that hurt you. Yeah, you're just hanging on. It's like eating up your head. Like you can't stop thinking about it. Spirit says go inside. Go inside and talk to me. I want to show you what love is. Success. So you're hanging on to something that's over. Okay, so boundaries. Where do you need to set boundaries? It looks like there's a lot of people wanting your attention in this card, and it's driving you crazy. 8 of Swords. It's just driving you nuts. You feel all tied up, you know. I feel like 6 of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So, I don't know, do you have a bunch of kids? Or you thought, maybe you're getting clarity about a child or about somebody that you love. 6 of Cups. This could be you as a child. It could be this person that, whatever happened over there. I feel like you're letting it go slowly. This is the 5 of Cups. You see how she's like dumping out that cup a little tiny bit at a time. She's doing it so slow. And she's sad. I didn't even think she really wants to let that go, but she feels like she has to. And as she's letting it go, oh my God, I've never seen this before. There's a piece of her that's going with it. Look at that. You see? Up around her neck. Like it's going to her. Piece of her that's going with that cup of love that she's letting go. I do see you like investigating something. Tell me more. Yeah, and you're getting some kind of new perspective on this situation as you are investigating it. You know, you're looking at it different. I do see you doing a lot of meditation, and I also feel like whatever is happening here, I feel like the end result is you beaming love. King of Cups. Do you see how that love is coming out of his heart? I don't know if you can see that on the card or not, but he definitely has a bunch of like rays coming right out of his heart. So I feel like that's what you're seeing. You're seeing something different now because I feel like because you're looking from a place of love. I feel like this gives you the ability to manifest here. And I think, yeah, you find your stability. I feel like this is where you line up with your soul too. So there's a lot going on for you, Libra. I see like a lot of incoming from spirit, like incoming direction, you know, like go here, go there. Okay, let's see what Scorpio's got here. 113. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, Lightworker. What do you want to tell Scorpio for the month of December from the Lightworker deck, please? Sisterhood of the Rose. Okay, so this is about being some kind of like, you are special. Like, you are, you're either a priestess, a mystic, or a teacher. And this card is saying just say yes. So we'll clarify what that means here in a minute. If you're being called to do something, Spirit is saying, will you just please just say yes. And then this one's called the Take a Break card. It's about, it says get off the treadmill. So I feel like maybe you're stuck in a routine and you're not seeing things except for that routine, you know? Like you're really living in the CD, in the 3D CD, in the 3D, you know? Like you're not allowing any of this Lightworker message and, you know, intuition come in. You're just not even letting it happen, I feel like. So take a break. Maybe you need to go on a vacation or something. Okay, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teachers, tell me more. All right, so I feel like you're learning your strength and also tempering it with gentleness here. In this, you are here to be a teacher of some sort or a mystic or like a medium or something. I feel like this is not going to happen overnight. It's a slow roll, you know, and it takes planning and it takes practice. And so I see you doing that here with the Knight of Pentacles, making plans, understanding your strength, you know, like while you're in this Knight of Pentacles. That's what you're thinking about, you know. And then I see you actually getting into the Knight of Wands energy, which is about your passion. It's about following your soul, really. It's about doing all the things that light you up. Even if other, you know, like, I don't know, this is like marching to the beat of your own drum. There's a wild Mustang in the back. She looks happy, doesn't she? I see you doing that, like, so, yeah. And then there's the Three of Cups. So I feel like there's someone coming in, maybe a couple people coming in that are part of this, like maybe they're mentors or you're mentoring them, is what I see. I feel like you have spirit guidance here, and I feel like you have a bunch of like choices on where this will take you. Like, this is a big thing, and spirit's saying like, yeah, we can really take this anywhere. So you're a teacher, you're a mystic, now where do you want to go with it? You know, where exactly do you want to go? So whatever it is that you choose is where spirit is going to bless it. It's up to you. So that's really beautiful. I do see some people coming in though. And I feel like there's a chance that you might feel like this is a heavy load, or you have had a burden. You know, you've been carrying around some old baggage, maybe from childhood even. But I feel like you're at the end of that. Spirit's helping you offload that. It's going to happen quite quickly. And I think you're going to get like some pep in your step. I feel like you're going to go fast. I feel like you're going to celebrate too. I feel like there's a celebration. This is the Four of Wands. Happy, stable home, family. Like, I feel like taking this path, whatever it is for you, wherever you decide to take it, is really, really a happy occasion. Like, it feels so good. Now, just say yes. So, Spirit, what is Scorpio saying yes to? Oh, look at that. Just say yes. Judgment. This is your soul coming out. Say yes to that. That's so good, I'm not going to clarify it. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Okay, so, yeah. So I feel like you've been kind of like thinking about a lot of stuff. Now, I don't know if this is about money. It could be. It's the Four of Pentacles. She's guarded. She's got her eyes closed. She doesn't want to look straight ahead. She's kind of scared. She's holding all of her pentacles up close, guarding her heart with them even. And then here comes this King of Swords, which is a pretty cool card. Like, so it says take a break. I feel like you've been worried about money. And the truth is, King of Swords, the truth is yours to tell here about this money. I'm not going to tell you what to think about money. It's going to be your spirit and your, you know, your connection to spirit. This is about talking to spirit about it. Like, what am I going to do about money? You know, I feel like you've been maybe on a fast track of worrying about money, or like trying to earn money. Like, it's been your focus and your eyes are closed. Like, that's all you can see, right? But the King of Swords is about truth. He goes off of what he knows. Tell me what this King of Swords knows, Spirit. What does this King of Swords know? Okay, Seven of Swords. It knows that money is fleeting. It can be stolen. It can be given. And it's not everything. It's actually a disruption. It's a disruption for a person's life sometimes. Like, it keeps you from finding your wish fulfillment. But here is the Wheel of Fortune, and that's why it's so important to listen to this message about taking a break, because that's where it's coming out. And it's saying like, look, you're really stuck in this other place, and it's really not doing you any good. You are meant to shine like the sun. You are. You're meant to have abundance and joy, but it doesn't come at the cost of worry. and having his shit life where you get up every day at the same time and you go to work and you come home. You don't have any time at all really to even talk to spirit or get close to your own higher self, you know? It's time that this is changing. Like, I feel like this is changing. This whole mind fuckery about this money situation. Let's clarify that Four of Pentacles a little bit more. What's exactly going on with the Four of Pentacles for Scorpio? Yeah, you're just worried about work, and you're worried about Ten of Pentacles. Look, at the Ten of Pentacles came out reversed, so I feel like the Four of Pentacles is saying, like, you're really worried about money. But this Three of Pentacles always is about spirit for me. I don't care what anybody else says. So I feel like you're being guided by spirit, and they see you're worried about it, but they're like, will you please not worry, because we have got this. You know, you have a certain thing written down for you, and all you need to really do is say yes and let your soul lead you there. Like, but your human is scared. Your human is scared about money for some reason. Maybe you had a lack of money when you were a kid or something, and it just, you know, you're scared of that now. I remember my grandma was like that. One of my grandmas, she talked about the Great Depression a lot. And because that was my dad's mom. And I mean, they were starving to death during the Great Depression, you know? And it affected her, like the way she was, the way she hoarded money, and the way she, you know, was with food. Like, you better only take 1 teaspoon if that's all you're going to eat. You know, if you take two big helpings full, you can't waste it at her house, right? Because they almost starved to death. So, you know how things like have that, they kind of have power over you when you have those memories. So let's see who's next. Sagittarius, 122.51. All right. Sagittarius, what kind of light worker messages do you have for Sagittarius spirit? I really want to know what's going on with Sag. We're in Sag season. I have quite a few grandkids that are Sagittarius. You know that? Okay, the initiation, rite of passage, crossing this threshold. See, you're going through like a dark night of the soul. You're almost done. Because once you get on the other side, I love it when these two cards follow each other. Look at, like you're in the dark night, but do you see at the end of the tunnel, there's this beautiful watery looking place? Look what the next card is. The watery looking place. It's Lemuria. And the Lemuria card is about creating heaven on earth. It is happening now, according to this card, and you're part of it. Priestess, you definitely have a role here. How are you being called to step up and take the lead? Yeah. So, if you're one of the 3 people that have been on watching this video, like, and you're a Sag, how are you being called? Okay, let's look at the initiation, like this dark night. What is that? What happened here with the dark night? Okay, of course, 7 of Swords. Ugliest card in the deck. Okay, so let's just see what happened here. I see a tower moment. I see a tower moment. Oh my gosh. I see you healing up. I see you like, oh, your head hurts. And then you go in and you talk to spirit. I feel like you're feeling like pulled in 2 different directions. You don't really know what to do. So that's where you go in and say, hey, spirit, what in the hell is it so dark here for? I'm giving this to you because I don't understand it and I can't stop crying. Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, and then 10 of Cups. So I feel like this dark night of the soul is all, involving some kind of love situation. Somebody that did something, you weren't expecting it, it hurt you. Tell me about Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. What's their role? What's Sagittarius's role here with creating heaven on earth? Yeah, it's like soul friends, 3 of Cups. There's other people involved that are coming in. It's going to be like a new beginning for you, a whole new life, this Lemuria. Tell me what it looks like. What does this look like? I feel like when I look at this, it almost just, I mean, it reminds me that it's really beautiful, but it's also, yeah, you're going to feel free. That's what this is bringing out for you, is like a feeling of freedom. Creating heaven on earth, of course. It would be freeing. Sometimes when I think about the other realms, you know, and like how they appear too, like sometimes I see that as like just energy, like colored energy that moves. And I feel like that's kind of like what's happening here. Beautiful. Freedom. And I think to myself, when I see those colors like roaming around, I sit and think to myself, like, that must be kind of a free feeling, like to just be energy and be able to go wherever you want. Anyway, stability's coming in as well with this new beginning, with this Lemuria. There are other people involved, you know, that are helping with this, and it's all being guided by your intuition, right? So that's super cool. Tell me about the priestess. How are you being called to step up? I feel like you're being called, Sag. Show me what that looks like. Hi, Nicole. How are you? Okay, so there's 2 of Cups here. So there could be another person coming in, like a soul friend. Or you could be like just lining up with your soul, being on the same page and going in the same direction. Priestess, you're being called. Okay, so I feel like, first of all, I feel like you've been through a lot, and I feel like it's all of these things that are teaching you, actually. Yeah, you've got 3 pages here, so I feel like you're kind of like a newbie with learning these gifts, right? But what qualifies you for this is your brokenness and the path that you've been on already, you know, like you've been on a 3 of Swords mission, you've been in the 5 of Pentacles mission, you know, and these are the things that we have to go through in order to be able to teach, and that's what you're being called to do here with the priestess. How are you being called? And is what it's saying, and it's like basically it's saying like whatever you've been through is the way you're going to teach, is what I feel like. This card here is a really beautiful one too, 7 of Wands. This is about raising your vibe, and so I feel like that's what you're doing. Like you've been through a bunch. You've got the dark night of the soul, and that's what qualifies you to be a teacher. I feel like you're coming into it. I think it's involving like a lot of meditation and things like that. And I feel like, you know, I don't know if you have kids, I don't know if children are involved, but there's freedom involved and there's newness involved. This path is new to you, and that's what I think the pages are. I feel like, you know, this is like being, you know, 5D and 3D and bringing those messages into 3D, you know, and I think that's what you're doing. I think you're new at it, but I think it's going to bring you freedom. And I do see you having a really beautiful relationship with Spirit in that 7 of Wands. You want to look at it again? It's like all the wands are holding this woman up, and she's got like a beautiful bubble around herself, a bubble of light, a bubble of protection, and like she's just in high vibe, you know. All right, so Capricorn is next. for you today. What's going on with the Lightworkers? Messages for Capricorn Spirit. Take a break. So, you might have been really busy, Capricorn. I'm wondering what it's like to be you guys for the next little while. You got a lot of planets moving in, and let's see. So take a break, play. You know why, Capricorn? Because you're the worker. You're the hard worker of the zodiac. It's all you think about is working, right? But you're going through an awakening, and so I feel like in order to, you know, make it all the way through that, you're going to have to take a little bit of a break from work and also, like, play. That's what the card says, play. So you're going to have to change your vibe a little bit to get the awakening is what it looks like. Yeah, so take a break. Have fun. Be yourself. Knight of Wands. Go back to when you were younger and remember all of the things that made you happy. How they made you feel. Do them, because it's going to make a new beginning for you. You know, just this one little change. Tell me what the play card is. Play. So this is about love, and it's about the Ten of Cups. So I feel like play. So you might have kids or grandkids or whatever. I feel like it's really important to, like, focus on that. Focus on family love right now. I feel like it's part of raising your vibe. And then here's the awakening. Let's get a couple cards on awakening for Capricorn. What's going on for Capricorn here? The awakening. Oh, wow. Look at that. The Tower and the Ace of Wands. It looks like you're having a huge enlightenment with your third eye. You know, it could be about something that you lost. You might be realizing something. I just seen it at the bottom of the deck. But see, there's the Hangman's card. I feel like you're getting, like, you know, a new perspective on something because of the awakening. I also feel like there's a letting down of some kind of old thing. I think you're letting something go. Something that's been dragging you down. Something that's been heavy to carry around for all these years. You know? Yeah, you're letting it go with the Five of Cups. This is part of your awakening, you know, getting into this Queen of Swords thing where you take out your heart and you're like, what doesn't serve me anymore? What's not letting me grow? What's stopping my awakening? What's in my way? I gotta cut it out. And it's like you don't even really have, you know, you're not allowing your heart to be involved. There's no sadness. There's no nothing. She's just going off of truth, you know. And then I see, like, this is happening. Queen of Wands and the Magician card. So I feel like once you kind of go through this, I think what you're going to figure out is who you really are, what your powers are. Maybe some of you have some kind of, like, Reiki power in your hands that you don't know about. But I do see, like, a spirit all around you. I feel like you're getting a huge enlightenment about who you truly are. You know, I really do. That's what it looks like to me. That was really, honestly, those were some of the best light work of cards I think I got. Aquarius, 130. Okay, let's see what Aquarius is doing here. Light worker messages for Aquarius spirit. Thank you so much. Okay, so we got the Anna, grandmother of Jesus, sending light, laying foundations, divine plan. And yeah, you have a double mission of channeling and uplifting humanity. Could be guided by Anna. and share your voice. Come out of the cave. So I feel like you've been going through a lot of shit here, Aquarius. Maybe you've been unable to speak your truth, holding it in, which causes a lot of pressure, and then eventually you have to let it out. You have to cry or whatever. But let's see what Anna's doing here. She's the grandmother of Jesus. Seeing the light, laying foundations, divine plan. What's the divine plan? What does Anna have for Aquarius? Okay, so I feel like a life review sort of thing, 7 of Cups. Looking at all your past loves, looking at your options, wondering about it. Like, I feel like you've been working on trying to have your wish fulfillment, but something happened here. 5 of Swords, no good. 5 of Wands, 2 5s mean huge change coming in fast, okay? And it has something to do with choices. I feel like you're struggling, like, between your human and your soul piece. That's what the 2 of Pentacles in this card looks like to me. It's like you're balancing them. You're trying to let your soul lead, but your human part is holding you down because of whatever hurt you, right? And what your soul wants to lead you to is wish fulfillment. It knows what you want. It's just that, you're out of balance a little bit. I feel like you're healing, and you're talking to Spirit about it. And then Queen of Pentacles, which is Minor Arcana Empress, Mother. It's also about stability. So whatever happened here with this hurt and sorrow, these 5s, they're bringing in sudden change. They're bringing in quick change for you. And part of it is stability, like financial stability, right? Stability as the Queen of Pentacles. She needs nothing. Okay, so I feel like that is in your divine plan, and I think you need to know that. Because I feel like, I don't know, you're struggling. Double mission, channeling and uplifting. So you could be, like having some kind of, like, I don't know, intuitive hits. Maybe, people from the other side, energies from the other side reaching you. Let's see here. Okay. So you have this mission to channel and uplift humanity, but you can't focus on it. Like, you don't even want to. You're scared, possibly, about money. And so, you can't really see or even care about your Lightworker mission as long as you're all tied up about money, right? And 3D stuff. What else for Aquarius? Yeah, you're just feeling like you're just aloof. You don't like anything. You're not happy about anything. And Spirit is sending you something. It looks like love here. It looks like someone that's offering love, but you don't see them. You're not satisfied. You don't even want it. You don't care. So this gift of being uplifting humanity and stuff is something that you don't see, because you're too worked up. Tell me more, Spirit. You got anything else? Yeah, so the answer here is to, like, put on this Queen of Cups energy. She surrenders. All this water here, this up all the way up to here, it's all her tears. Spirit, how do you feel about all those tears? Aw, they want to love you. Divine masculine comes out right now. I'm getting chills because I said, Spirit, how do you feel about all those tears? And I feel like what they're saying is, like, I love you and I want to help you. I am the divine masculine. I'm sorry, that made me cry. I can feel their love. It's just like, wow. Aquarius, you guys always break me up. Okay, so share your voice. So this is about talking and saying, it says come out of the cave. And it says persecution, and then it says expression. So I feel like a lot of really bad things have been happening in your life. And I feel like you're not talking about it. You don't even know what to do about it. Here's what Spirit wants to love on you. They just love you. They want to fix it. Because you're special to them. You have a double mission. Share your voice. Let's shift. Tell me about that, Spirit. God, I'm sorry I got so emotional about it. I'm still feeling it. Share your voice. Okay, Six of Swords. So this Six of Swords is about getting moved, like Spirit moving you out of where you are. Like they're moving you out of this dark cave. And they're taking you somewhere safe. Where are you taking them, Spirit? So maybe some of you are moving. Ace of Wands. They're taking you, I think they're going to give you like some kind of new idea or a new, they're talking to your third eye, through your third eye. Oh my gosh, look. Ten of Pentacles. Something's transforming for you here. So the Ten of Swords is here, and then the next card is the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like you're transforming. Spirit is doing this for you, and it's really beautiful to look at from here. And this is transforming you. I don't know what it is. What is this Ace of Wands that's coming in? Some kind of information about Six of Cups. What about the Six of Cups? What about it? Something you don't see coming. Could be a Cancer. Spirit activity, success, freedom, and temperance. Okay, so I feel like what's happening is Spirit is like changing your energy. You're changing your energy with Spirit. There's an angel here behind you. But I feel like you're going from this grieving, scared, like I don't want to do it, to this super happy, go lucky, like I'm going for it kind of person. And it's because of this temperance card. There is an angel in the back behind that guy. I hope you can see it. But they're bringing you, like, look at, I see Eight of Swords as spirit energy, like, coming right at you. And what they're bringing you is success. You know, success in something. And you don't see it coming. I really kind of want to clarify this Six of Cups. Tell me who this Six of Cups is for Aquarius. Well, Wheel of Fortune. A new beginning. A happy, stable home. The end of an old cycle. The beginning of a new cycle. Jesus. The Fool. Like starting over. This is all from Spirit. Every bit. But I haven't gotten a reading like this in a really long time. Aquarius, I see you in a really bad place. And I see Spirit coming in and cleaning it all up. Cleaning it all up for you. You know why? It's because of your mission and the thing that you came here to do. And part of it is to suffer, for sure. Like, you've got all these weird, like, problems, and they're necessary so that you can learn and lead people. I mean, you have to have knowledge in order to be a leader, right? But I feel like this whole dark cave thing, I mean, Spirit has totally got you here. It's got something to do with someone you know. And I don't know if it's a child. It could be. You know, like the Six of Cups is a child, a parent, and a lover that you can't get off your mind. Someone you're very connected to spiritually. You know, I see something happen. There's an ending, there's a new beginning. Like that thing is closing up. You know, it's done, because I feel like it's time for you to move toward this mission. All right, Pisces. Pisces last one, 146. Council of Light. Divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. I feel like you have a bunch of ancestors hanging out. Pisces. Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? And play. Have fun. Okay. So, I feel like some of you are working really hard. I feel like Spirit has something in mind for you. There's a Council of Light here. I like this card. It's pretty cool. You want to see it? Yeah, it's like you're being surrounded. And I feel like they're like sending you messages right into your chakra system, you know, like you're getting hits all over. Your whole body is lighting up from it. Let's get some clarifiers for Pisces. Spirit. It's Spirit, 8 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. So they have something in mind for you, and they're definitely helping you out. You don't see it because they're in the realms, you know, in the other realms, but I feel like you might be able to feel their help. Yeah, three of Cups. This could also be people coming toward you, like in human form, that are working for Spirit, right? Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? How can Pisces mother themselves? All right, so it looks like you're all tied up in your head about something. Something bad that happened, I feel like. Could be about a child. Yeah. I feel like you're kind of looking through your past, you know, and you're having to let something go. And then this requires you to have balance, you know. I feel like you're having to transmute some energy here because you feel real shitty. Yeah, it's about like the Chariot. It's like body, mind, spirit all in one direction, going the same place. So it's saying, how can you mother yourself? And I think it's about lining up with your soul and like taking that into account. And I feel like they're kind of showing you over here in the Council of Light. And then over here, I feel like you just have to work through some negative energy. But you are. And you're transmuting it, and then you're on down the road. You're victorious, like going exactly where you want to go. Show me the play card, Spirit. Yeah, so the first one is the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. So go out, date, love people, experiment, play, follow your intuition. Let your intuition guide you, because this is where they're taking you, wish fulfillment. So that's what I see for you, Pisces. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so just want to thank everybody for watching, liking, sharing, and hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed the messages, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.